Right, so I've just finished painting this, and I'm going to show you, because it's a bit more complicated to what I sometimes do. I'm going to show you how I sketched it, right? So basically, I started here, I drew a line across there, and then I drew that bit next, there. Then I put that arch under there, so that was quite easy. And then I drew this hill up here, there, like that. And then I started with my river, and I come across there and just sketched that in like that. I left that bit because I thought I'd just paint my river in, that's going to come in front. So I left that. I didn't sketch any of this in, I thought I can just do that freehand. This here, I didn't bother sketching that in. I just got my big square brush and just stuck it in like that, all the way across, and then put the little sticky up bits there, wherever they're called, on like that. Didn't count them, I know, just banged them on. It's not that important. You can if you want. And then I got a little brush and put little. You'll see me do all this because I'm going to paint this. And then I did like a little dark bit down this side, let that dry, and then added a bit more. So that side was slightly darker than that side, showing that your light's coming in that way. Because it's quite a dull sky and a dull day, I've not bothered putting shadows in and that. There'd be probably slight tiny shadows, but you wouldn't register them in this. This is from a photo, and there were no real shadows and that on there. Right. That's what I'm going to say. This, don't worry, this here, what I'm going to draw on my next one, say like this bit here, the whole thing, it ain't got to be identical. So I'm not going to think, oh God, what if I start in the wrong place? I'm just going to roughly look, put my line in, put my curve in. If it looks different to this one, it's not going to matter. This isn't exactly the same as me photograph. It don't matter to me. You can get things project things onto the wall, and you can like project a photo and you can go around it, but I'm not bothered about that. I ain't got to be that accurate. This is close enough for me. If my next one don't look exactly like this, I'm not bothered. I'm just enjoying my zen. So anyway, I'll show you how I set about it now, and then we'll paint it tomorrow if you want to paint it with me. Right, so that's that. I'll stick that out road, so books obviously where I can see it. Right, so yeah, I'm just looking at that. I'm guessing that line there is about, I don't know, I reckon it's about there. Might be, might not be. I'll tell you what, just for thingy, I'm just going to measure that and just see. So that one is 4.5 inch up on the other one. This one, oh God, I'm only that much out. So that was a pretty good guess. So, but that's not going to make no difference. Could have measured it and got it exactly the same, but I'm not bothered. Tell you what, I am bothered though. I want that to go up, I think. And again, I'll leave it. Right, now the arch. So my arch, I'd say top of my arch, about there. Let's say it about there. Just guessing it, that's just an arch, look. Just draw an arch tank. Again, it's not going to be perfect. Then when you've drawn an arch, come in, draw another arch underneath it like that, look. It's pretty simple. And like I say, don't worry, it's not got to be any certain. You're not getting marked on this in an exam, so don't worry about it. Right, this hill here, we're quite steep. Come right up there like that. That sort of come all the way across into that hill, and in fact I don't like that, so I'm going to bring that even higher, further across there and steeper like that. Oh, you don't like, I'm going to rub that out, but you don't really need to. Your paint would cover that. You could leave that, but I'm going to rub it out just so you can see the overall gist of things when it's done in it. Right, that's that. That's a putty rubber, by the way. They're brilliant. They're like a really gentle rubber. Don't damage your paper, because this paper's not the strongest. I'm on cartridge paper, what I quite like painting on, but a lot of people prefer proper watercolour paper. But for me, proper watercolour paper's quite expensive, so I like this. It's cheap. My paint's cheap. I had my paint again me, so my paint didn't cost me no. So what, you know, artist quality paint's brilliant. Not artist quality, sorry. Well, artist quality paint is really, really brilliant, but student quality paint is brilliant. This what I'm using, it's not even student quality, it's just cheap. God knows where it is, I just had it given me. Right, so that's that. That's it, I think. Yeah, because that my bushes are going to just come up over here. My sky I'll pop in. Them bushes I'll put in freehand. My trees and everything that are in there. My little castle I'll just be putting in with this, like that. So that's it. That's all you need to do. So like I say, this bit, you don't really need a bottom on there. There's going to be all weeds and twigs coming up at there. So you might think, oh, where do I stop? Where do I stop? Doesn't matter. The grass is going to cover all that. So a lot of this stuff is quite easy. Like you can stop and pause that and watch what I'm doing and that, but it's a lot easier than it looks. That's my point. So what I'll do, that'll be a quick one for today, but we'll colour that in tomorrow. Innit? See you on the beach.